Hey Gemini! Welcome to your January 2019 tarot message reading. Yeah, this is your video, little one. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that. Like, literally I said, hey Gemini. My little kitty over here was meowing. She is also a Gemini. So she's just giving y'all a shout out. She's saying hey. If you're new to this channel, if this is your first spirit message or monthly message from me you're watching, welcome. Thank you for finding your way to me. I would love it if you subscribe, especially if you like this video, so you can be notified. We do this every month, along with daily readings and love readings for the month. So stay tuned. Welcome aboard. Just as a heads up, these are general readings. So you may resonate with all the decks. You may only resonate with one. You know, it's going to depend on your journey and your path. Don't try to force it, is my key message. If you have to forgive too many things to make the message fit, that message wasn't meant for you, and don't worry about it. Alright, so, if this is your first time, the way I have this set up, we have these 3 oracle decks we're going to use to get a little peek at different aspects and facets of your month. Romance Angels, Romance Angels for a peek at love and relationships. Keepers of the Light for your own spiritual growth and personal development. And the Good Tarot for work and finance, and then we will finish off the video with a tarot spread to kind of get your main theme or main message for the month. And again, don't try to force it, don't make it fit if it doesn't fit, alright? And then this is going to be for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I definitely do recommend you watch your Sun and your Ascendant. I connect strongly with those two, or the most strongly with those two. But I do recommend watching all of them. Get a peek for your love and romance, Gemini. You know what? I'm going to take both of those. They're like separated twice. We're going to take them both. Alright. I recommend watching all your videos. I recommend definitely Sun and Rising, especially Rising. I probably would recommend Rising more so than the Sun. But I encourage you to watch all of them, especially depending where the questions for your month lie. I use the example, like if you have questions about love, it may be more beneficial to watch your moon or even your Venus sign, because those are the planets that dictate how we feel about things with the moon, and you know how we love in our relationships with Venus. So, just a heads up. Interesting, my Geminis. I was going to pose a question, but I'll hold off on that. So you have, first out was the Separation card. Separation. Prompt reads, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. You also have you deserve love. You are lovable. Sounds contradictory at first. You want me to separate even though I'm supposed to be loved? It makes me wonder if well, maybe 2 things. If you've been single for a while or been separated for a while, maybe that isolation was needed to gain the understanding that you deserve love. Or I almost want to say maybe you're in a karmic relationship where, you know, it's trying to show you something or teach you something about how you're supposed to be loved. And that is about, you're about to separate from that. Because now you know that, you know, what you have now, what's presently on the table, isn't what you're meant to have. You deserve more. What you're feeling now isn't love, and you deserve love. Sorry, making my feet a little more comfortable. Yeah, but I definitely feel a change is happening in your circumstances. Either you've been separated or single for a while, and now you've gained an understanding that you know you're worthy of love, and now it's coming in, or you're in a situation where you're not getting everything you deserve, and you're about to separate from that and move on to something else. Either way, you're going to end up in a better position. Either way. Oh, upside down. Alright. What energy is supporting Gemini as they continue to grow and evolve through January 2019? And remember, just because this video is dated for January doesn't mean all of it's happening on the 1st. Could happen at the beginning of the month, middle of the month. It may not even happen till the end of the month. So it may be worth rewatching later on when something feels more relevant or something feels a little more like, oh, I remember we talked about this. So it may be worth coming back to this video, is all I'm saying. Don't expect everything to happen right on the 1st. Love it. So you guys got Ancestor Spirit, the White Eagle. Prompt reads, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So I would say this is especially for those who feel like they're in a karmic relationship where this lesson is coming across to teach you about how you deserve to be loved, or that just that you are lovable. I feel like your ancestors are with you trying to help this facilitate this transition. I would say definitely for you, be on the lookout of signs. I was actually just talking about this not too long ago with a friend of mine about how different animals can be viewed as signs, and some that are traditionally seen as an ancestor, like a moth. But how it can be personable. I have a really good friend who, her and her father had a really strong connection with cardinals, the little bird cardinal, and after he passed away, a cardinal would always come and hang out on her balcony, on her little veranda at her home. And she was one who told me that male cardinals, the one with the red heads, always travel in pairs. So I always think of her when I see them, because it's true. They there's one hunting and one on lookout. You know what I mean? This one that came to visit her always came by himself. There was never another cardinal with him, so she took it as her dad coming to visit her and check in on her. I think that's going to be happening to a lot of you, Gemini. I think you're going to be getting a lot of visits from your family as you, either to support you and show you that you're being guided and you're being supported and you are loved, or to kind of give you little nods. Like in a certain situation, they may show up to help you, like, yeah, do this thing, or hey, pay attention to this moment. This is significant. They may be trying to give you little nods and set off little triggers to help you out if you are feeling kind of lost. But I don't think you are. I think you've reached this point where you know you're loved and they're coming to show that to you. All right. Oh, that's fun. That gave me a really nice feeling. Oh my God, stop it. This fat deck is always such a beast. All right. So what is going on for my Geminis? January 2019 concerning work and finances. What's going on for work and finances for Geminis in January 2019? There we go. Okay. Oh, I like this. Four of Air, my Geminis. Four of Air. So this would be Four of Swords in a traditional tarot deck. I feel like you guys are going to be taking a slight step back. And this makes perfect sense, especially with, we just finished the holiday season. We're in January. I would say, especially if you're in a retail environment or a sales environment, this tends to be the time of year that's a little chill. It's a little quiet. People just, went out and did crazy shopping for December and for Christmas. Maybe now they're getting the credit card bills and are being a little tight. The focus is shifting. It's a new year. All kinds of things kind of happen in January that, and just personally, after working so hard, you guys need a break. You need to cool off a little bit. I definitely feel you guys pulling back and kind of getting some rest, and maybe even being a little hobbity and pulling up at home just so you can kind of get your rest, recover. Looking at this card, this angel is holding peacock feathers. Peacock feathers are a sign of protection. I feel like you guys might be a little guarded, maybe, especially if you're going through a situation like this. You might be walking out of it. You know you deserve love, but you also know that there's, funky situations out there, so you may be a little on alert, which is okay. But I think you're going to take this month to get some rest and kind of recover. You've been going through some things, so I think you're taking kind of you're going to take a little me time, or a me month. Yeah, let's do a me month. That sounds more fun. How about we do a me month? I'll do one with you. I'm not a Gemini, but I will do one with you. Alright. Alright, Spirit, what message do you have for my lovely Geminis for January 2019 as they rest and recover in this sense that they are loved? And know when you get this deserving love, whether you're in a relationship or not, because this may not be about a relationship. I use that example, especially because it came up in our love and romance section. But this could easily be situations at work. This could easily be about, the treatment you deserve and the fairness you deserve, no matter what the circumstance is. I'm gonna take that puppy. You know what? I'm even gonna take this one because I could feel it. Alright, so Six of Wands. Success, recognition. I feel like the recognition definitely going to be a big thing. You are going to be seen in a different light. One that you deserve to be in all along, but maybe you weren't for a while. I think you're going to be starting to be recognized publicly, or maybe even by your boss. Who knows? We were just talking about work. I think you're going to be seen in a much different light, and your talents and your efforts are going to be recognized in a much bigger way, which I think is beautiful for you. And you have the Prince of Cups. For those of you where you're separating from a partner who was teaching you a karmic lesson, the Prince of Cups is could be a new lover coming in. This could be a new suitor. It could be Prince Charming coming in on his white horse. Fun fact: this Prince of Cups, if I can get rid of the glare, is also holding like a bouquet of peacock feathers, like your Prince of Air. I almost want to say this may be part of this healing, part of this pullback. This could be seeking emotional contentment and emotional fulfillment within yourself, maybe. Because that's what the Prince of Cups is. He's chasing after love. He's chasing after an emotion. So this link with the peacock feathers, I feel like you may be the prince. You may be the Prince of Cups, seeking for this emotional fulfillment, or this love, so to speak. Because maybe this old relationship, that's you were like, I'm in a relationship, but I don't feel love. I don't feel this feeling that I'm supposed to have. So this is you looking for it. And I think, especially with this being in the Four of Air and you understanding that you deserve love, this is you finding it inside of you. You finding love within, not without. Because once you are love, then people recognize you as love. They see you differently, and they know they have to treat you differently. You've got the Eight of Cups, walking away from something distressful. It's like walking through like a spiritual wasteland, essentially, kind of wandering around. We're walking out of the desert into the oasis. You're walking out of feeling lost into feeling secure, getting on your horse and riding out of this distressful time. Wow, okay, we're taking that to another. Nope, I thought someone else looked over. I'm not taking those. You can stay. No, I felt you. You were going to take you. I had to think about that. I was like, am I? You know what? I'm taking those two. I love how the deck was like, oh, you're not going to take me? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We'll save you for last. We'll come back to you. We're coming back. All right. Who came out? Oh, you're back too. So this was bottom of the deck when I first pulled these cards. So the Lover's card came back. So divine union. This is a soul connection. I almost want to say this soul connection, this Lover's energy. Obviously this is you. This is also the card for Gemini. So this could be you showing up in your reading. You feeling trapped. You got the Eight of Swords right behind there. You having this like mental block and mental understanding. I almost feel since these two came out together, and it's funny because they came up like this. Because the Eight of Swords was flipped over, and the Gemini card was faced, so they were like looking at each other. I feel like this relationship. Sorry, that was a lot of this. My English. Okay. I feel like these cards are talking about this relationship that you're separating from, this old model of how you're supposed to be treated. That's not correct. It's not right for you. I feel like this is that old karmic lesson. This is the karmic relationship. Because the karmic relationship is still kind of faded, if you think about it. It's still being divinely orchestrated. It's being orchestrated because that's, a lesson you need to learn, not necessarily your counterpart. But I think you were trapped by this. This situation put you in a place where you felt bound, you felt trapped, or, you realized it was wrong and you didn't know how to get out of it, so you were kind of stuck, if that makes sense. Three of Cups, so heartache. So yes, this person didn't treat you right. This person didn't make you feel love. This person didn't make you feel happy. That's what you had. And this is what you wanted it to be. But honestly, this is what you're creating. Now that you understand you deserve to be loved, you're making that happen. You are creating this Ten of Cups for yourself. And maybe it took this Three of Swords, it took this heartache to get you to this place. So I think you've busted out of this cell of swords. You've broken down that barrier. You've busted out of the chains. And now this is your new goal. This is your new target. And I say that because those three cards that I was like, nah, no, that's not it. We're going to take them. Ace of Cups. Three of Cups. And the Two of Wands. Oh, let's put them this way. 1, 2, 3. I love it. So, Ace of Cups. Self-love. True love. Divine love. That's your core. You know you deserve love. This is within you. This is what we get after this Four of Air. After we go inside and recover, we now embody this energy of self-love. And then we put out intentions of love. We put in intentions of, this is who I am. This is how I deserve to be treated. This is what I give to myself. Now this is what you will give to me. Because I know my worth. I know my value. I'm holding it. I'm in possession of it. You need to treat me like the divine love that I am. And then you get to celebrate and be reunited with this counterpart, with this match. 1, 2, 3. Simple as 1, 2, 3. Simple as 1, 2, 3, Gemini. Super, super, super stoked about that. I love that. Bottom of the deck, I'm just going to run through these, but bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands, so laying down a burden. The worst is over. We're laying it down. We're releasing that struggle because we now understand our truth with this Ace of Swords. We know our worth. We understand it, and I can speak my truth. And look at this. Again, Four of Swords. I know that I deserve to be loved. So I'm going to let this go with that Eight of Cups and recover and heal because you hurt me. You got that Three of Swords. You hurt me, so I'm going to heal and recover. I will rise out of this tomb. Look, even under that Judgment, rising out of the tomb, jumping out of that little sarcophagus situation. And that Ace of Cups, or Ace of Swords, is now an Ace of Cups. I know my value. I love myself. I am love. And then your 1, 2, 3 moment. All about it. Love, 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 love this. All right, my Gemini, I'm going to cut off our reading there. This is beautiful. I look forward to your month ahead because this is going to be great. If you want to reach out to me, of course, there's several ways to do it. You can leave a comment down below. I love answering your comments. I love hearing from you again. You can also email me. My personal email is down below, especially if you want to book a reading, or you can DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're not, especially if you enjoyed this video. And I will see you next month. Happy New Year and Happy January. I'll see you next month. Bye.